For me, usually I'll put it in the washer, but I'll make sure that the water is like really cold. Yeah, we're not using a washer for this video.
Actually, we are this time.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Zach, and welcome to a test video, or tutorial video. It's a mixture of both. Today I'm going to be seeing what happens when I put my plushies into a washing machine. Something that I've always feared and recommended people not to do when it came to putting their plushies in a wash simulation. As you guys can see here, I have my three Sony plushies. I have Sony Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles. The reason why I left out both Tails and Amy is because I don't really use those plushies as often, and they're actually in better condition than the ones that I have here because these are pretty much the main plushies that I use in most of my skits, as you guys have seen. And in other skits, you've definitely also noticed that I've put these guys through extreme wear and tear when it came to fight scenes or just by doing stunts. You know, the normal plush tuber stuff. So today I'll be doing a somewhat step-by-step tutorial as to what I do when it comes to putting plushies in a washing machine, besides the whole hand washing method. So yeah, just carefully follow these steps and hopefully you won't damage your plushies.
When approaching this method, what you want to do is grab a pillowcase. You're gonna want to wash it with a pillowcase because I've learned about this method like on Reddit, and you're just gonna grab one of these. Here it is. So you're gonna want a pillowcase. You're gonna want to put the plushies in the pillowcase and just like have them all in there, and then you're gonna proceed to use the washing machine method. The reason why you want to use a pillowcase is because you don't want the actual water and soap getting onto the fabric of these plushies because of how delicate they are. So here they all are. They look like they've just been kidnapped and just put into Santa's like gift sack or whatever. And for those of you who are wondering, oh, what if the plushies get out of the little pillowcase? Well, just tie it into a knot so that way when it's washing it doesn't just go flying around and stuff. So it could be a lot more secure when it's like this.
Hi guys, it's VoiceOver Zach. I'm going to try to say this within one line and just me speaking without having to cut in between. So this is going to be the voiceover portion for how you're going to use the washing machine. Now, this was a trial and error behind the scenes because I genuinely didn't know what I was going to do. So I came to this conclusion. So when you're going to use the washing machine, make sure you use rinse and spin. The reason why you want to use rinse and spin is because if you go normal or if you go like heavy duty, anything like beyond just rinse and spin, it's going to end up submerging the plushie in the water and it's just going to be soaked all the way through. And you don't want that because honestly, that's going to make it harder to dry because it's just completely soaked up. So you want to go rinse and spin. If you want to go normal, make sure that the water is completely cold. This is just two options that I would recommend. The reason why I say use cold water is because if you use hot water, you're going to end up making your plushie shrink when you put it to dry. And now a quick word from our sponsor.
Bazinga! Oh wait. Bazinga!
How you doing, fellas? I'm Mikey, on the TV.
You could see me in all kinds of areas, like the dryer, or the pool table,
Couch where I stare at the endless void that is the ceiling.
or in bed. You sick bastards, but you know what else you can find me on? YouTube.
You can see me make awesome videos with your favorite video game characters like Sonic the Hedgehog,
Super Mario!
And the best character of all, me.
You can see all of that on my channel, Oh wait, that is not my channel, but that is still worth subscribing. And oh my god, YouTube TV's interface looks like shit. There we go, Supersonic Mikey. Make sure to subscribe to that. What will you get out of it? Pretty awesome content for the low price of free.
That's right. All this you can watch on YouTube for absolutely free. Make sure to subscribe right now. Really, I put hard work into my videos. Please, so make sure I don't fall off.
What the fuck was that? Anyways, and now we could just put our stuff into the wait just a minute. If you guys have been watching my tutorial videos and just talking about putting your plushie in a washing machine, you would know I highly suggest not to use a dryer. However, because we're already in the steps of using a washing machine, we are required to use a dryer. The reason why I say this is because, believe it or not, I did attempt to dry these out in the sun, but it completely left the plushie feeling like dusty. I don't know, it just felt weird, like the texture was bad. So in this case, yeah, it's fine to use the dryer. And when you're drying these plushies, keep them in the pillowcase because if you take them out, that's gonna end up messing with the fabric. And the results, these are actually pretty good. I really had my doubts at first because I was a little worried that these guys were still going to come out dirty or just like damaged in some sort of way. So in this case, I think it's fine, but if you follow my steps and go the safe route, it'll definitely help you out. The thing is that you don't want to wash these like they're just clothes. You want to wash them like like they're different, like they're special. So if you guys enjoyed this one or want to see any other tutorials regarding plushies and taking care of them, leave a like and comment down below any suggestions. See you guys then. It's been Zach, and catch me up. I'm getting out of here.